I can't. I don't know how to say this. I can't find any church. I know I made a video about. I made multiple videos about this. Can't find a Christian truther church or wife. I've met a few Christian truther people that are friends. Not that many, and we don't 100% agree on everything. But I'm thinking, like, is there anybody that believes the 100% truth about everything? That knows, like, the 100% truth about, like, every topic? I know we can't know everything, but just someone who's, like, not wrong on any of them. And same with interpreting the Bible. It's so hard to find. I can't find anybody that has it all right, that doesn't contradict themselves or anything. Or I can't find somebody who's 100%. I don't trust anybody. No pastors, televangelists, YouTubers, nothing, man. Like they're all sellouts to a certain degree. All of them. Like what is this? It's like it's so weird. I'm thinking like I'm Christian. Like shouldn't there be like other Christians that have it right? None of them have it 100% right. Um, what do I do here? I don't know what to do. 100% truth. I don't know all of it. I know we've been lied to about everything. I know that. Can't find a church, pastor, mentor, nothing. Nothing. Few people that I agree with on most topics, not all of them. Can't find anybody I 100% agree with on everything. Like I said, how am I supposed to find a future wife that is on board? You know, like I'm not saying I won't ever find her. I know I will. It's just I don't know how it's gonna happen. I really don't know at this point. And I'm 30 and I'm thinking about like the getting married during your youth and all that. And my youth is at 30. It's waning. My youth is waning at 30, and I feel like it gets harder and harder. I'm not saying I don't trust God with this because I totally do, but I'm just thinking like how's this gonna happen? Because it gets harder as you get older to find a woman that's like a virgin, doesn't have kids. You know, like because I stayed a virgin. I struggled with the porn, which I regret all of it, and I wish I never started any of that. But you know, I don't know. I don't know where this is going. Man, like the family problems really intermediate and extended. Not everybody, but not all my family members. But like really though, like made me lose hope. Really made me lose hope. I'm not saying I still trust God with it, but it's this is hard, man. Now, there's so much ecumenicalism now of everybody like accepting like everybody's beliefs as if it doesn't matter if the doctrine's correct. The Bible either says it is or it isn't. I know no one's gonna have like the Bible 100% figured out, especially when it comes to the end times prophecies. Like, does anybody know all of that? What all of it is? I don't think so. But except God, obviously. But I mean, like as far as people, like we don't know. We don't know everything that's gonna happen. But like we have an idea, but we don't know like all the details yet. Obviously, because it hasn't all happened yet. Obviously, but things are getting closer to the tribulation. We're not there yet, but we're getting closer. I think. I think. I mean, I think we're getting closer. I don't know. It feels like it. Now they have like 5 red cows or uh, babies. You know, this has happened before where they're like, oh, well, like, will these be the cows from prophecy? I don't know. I know they have the plans to build the third temple in Jerusalem They have the blueprints or whatever you call them. But yeah, I don't know anymore. I don't even know what I don't know. I don't know what's true and what's not anymore. People. I mean, I know we're lied to about everything. I don't know like what the 100% truth is. I just don't know. It's like it's very overwhelming and frustrating, and I don't fully agree with anybody. Nobody, like no friends, family, pastors, televangelists, YouTubers, truthers. Like I mean, they say it's like I agree with people on things and I disagree with people on things, but I've never met somebody that I've 100% agreed with on like the important topics. There's always like one thing. That's a pretty big thing that like we don't agree on. It always happens. I don't trust any pastors, any churches, just because of bad experiences at churches, and also that how they don't preach 100% truth, 100% correct doctrine, 100% like or not even 100%. They don't even preach truth or stuff at all. A lot of them, they say it's crazy conspiracy theories, and they all like promote the NASA stuff. Like it's just like it's like, are you kidding me? A lot of them promote like a lot of them have rainbow flags. Like what like Romans 1 goes out the window now? Like what is this? I already talked about NASA and what they've done, but they're still looking for the origin to our existence, guys. They're still looking. It's going to be aliens, which are demons. They're setting us up for great deception. Antichrist already said it. I don't know how he's going to be revealed, but I know Black Panther promoted it. The whole world coming together as one. Remember Black Panther? They're mentally conditioning people for wanting. They want someone because the world's so filled with hate. We need a superhero. Black Panther said we all have to come together as one tribe at the United Nations. That's why I was nominated for Best Picture. That because of the Oscars, so you know what situation that was staged. Just like all it's like what is this? Like what am I doing here? Like what is this? What is this life and this world and these people? What is it? What is this? I'm so alone when it comes to the truth. I'm not trying to sound like a narcissist or anything, but like I can't meet anybody that like 100% lines up with the Bible, their beliefs. They just believe whatever they want. And then you can't find 100% truth because they're not even gonna let us. They're not gonna let us know it. They're not gonna let us know the secrets. Right? It's part of their initiation where they say my life but not the secrets. Talking about Freemasonry. It was on the John Ankerberg show, a Christian show. We did a lot of promoting of the pre-tribulation rapture. And a bunch of people like professors. I mean they are professors, but like they're like oh, we do a U-turn, and it doesn't not one time does it say in the Bible that I've found that it's before the tribulation. Robert Jeffress said on TV. I talked about all this already, but nobody watches my videos. Just a small number. He said the Bible says that the rapture could happen at any moment. None of these prophecies need to be fulfilled. He said something along those lines. I looked it up, not in the Bible at all. Lied to a bunch of people. And then someone I know, that's a family member that watches him. And I used to watch him. Someone that watches him, it's not just him, by the way. They're like anyone on TV. It's just one example, but someone I know that watches him was like maybe you just didn't hear him correctly, as if it was my fault. People believe whatever they want to believe. This chair's noisy. Sorry. It never ends, people. People only care about your status. They're going to listen to the televangelists over me. Over me. They're going to listen to televangelists over me. They're not going to listen to me. I don't know what to do. It feels hopeless. It feels like totally hopeless. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know. I don't get what I'm doing here. Like what I feel like I'm pretty alone here. I have a few people I can talk to about most subjects, but there's always, like I said, there's always like one thing we don't agree with. That's a pretty big thing. So I mean, future wife situation. There are people like me on the internet, like on in the comments, but we don't know each other. We don't live near each other. It's like that, or at least as far as I know. But what's the first? What do I do? YouTube ain't it. Like no one's watching this. So what do I do? I just make these videos to vent. I'm not trying to go viral. I've already made a video about that. That no, I know like people aren't watching. Not that I like I said. I don't need to go viral. I don't need to go viral. I don't care about going viral. I'm not going to. I don't want to. I just like I want to meet people that are 100% all in for the truth. Especially future wife, whoever that is. I'm gonna show her these videos someday in the future. She's gonna see this. So. I know it's gonna be awesome. Like when I finally end up with her. And I want to do a courtship type thing. I don't want to date like the worldly way where people act like they're married ahead of time. No, no kissing. I think I explained this already. The Kiss 1800s short film, most controversial movie of all time, which wasn't a full movie, but it was on that list. It's top 100 list. Okay, but anyway, I found it. I don't remember where it was. This was a while ago, but sorry, some notification popped up about Aaron Judge hitting his 61st home run. Anyway, on my Bing thing here. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, Bing has these notifications that pop up on the bottom of my screen. Okay, or Microsoft or Windows has it. Oh, sorry, what was I talking about? Future wife. I'm so tired. I gotta go to bed. I have work tomorrow. I gotta wake up early. I lost my train of thought. The Kiss, 1800s. It was very controversial. Normalized it. Actually, got bad by the 1920s. They had to take a step back in the 30s. That's why movies were more G-rated by that point. Not perfect or at all. And then they kept getting a little more inappropriate. Marilyn Monroe, 50s, 60s. They started to put like in more inappropriate stuff, like even nudity, like that movie Contempt in 1963, and then 1969, the first X-rated movie, Midnight Cowboy, and only one actually won Best Picture. In 1969, The Time of Change. People talk about it like that. Like remember the Golden Globes, I think. They had like Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio promoting that movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I never saw it, but remember Leo said it was a time of change. Time of change. Yeah, it was a time of things going back to Sodom and Gomorrah. And who was behind it? A lot of it was Hollywood. And obviously they normalized, like, started with kissing. They even put it in like G-rated movies in the 30s and 40s, and people thought it was like so important. Like some stupid scene like with the like that Humphrey Bogart movie where like she said something about whistling after she kissed him, and it was supposed to be so important and so classic, and it was so stupid. I didn't see the whole movie, but I saw that scene. I was like, what the heck was so good about that? But people think this stuff is so, like, they think like, oh, the kiss is like a normal part of the movie. Really? Because in the 1800s, I think, was it the 1800s when that short film came out? Or early 19, maybe it was early 1900s. I don't remember. It was like, it was a really old, like short film. That's how porn started. That was like the beginning. Um, why do you think they made film? To socially engineer us and to brainwash us. It wasn't to make us happy. They're like, we got to put screens in people's homes. We got to brainwash them if we're going to bring this one world government and religion in and get people fornicating and stuff. I mean, I can go on for a long time. I didn't know it was going to go on this long. Now what, man? I don't know. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I know I talk trash about my job. It's like a labor type job. It's like roofing, construction type stuff. And I quit in the beginning a while ago, a couple years. It was like 2020, early 2020, and I came back early 2021. I came back. I got in better shape. I did like push-ups. Came back. Not I didn't do the push-ups for that, but I'm doing like physical work that like guys did back then. So I think that's actually pretty cool, even though I don't like the job. But I don't like it. It's not a rainbows and butterflies, but I don't know many people that like their job. I can't do this forever though. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life at this point. I don't know. Everything is a mystery. I don't know what God wants. I don't know. I really just don't know. I have no idea. What do I do? I don't know. People say like, well, are you praying? Yeah. I just don't know yet. I don't know if he wants me to know yet. What do I do? Their 61st home run of this season, I meant. Not that it matters. I just didn't want people to like watch this video and be like it's not of his career. It's of the. Anyway, that's not important. It's of the season. I know. Anyway, it was just these notifications were like popping up while I was making this video. I don't know if you can hear it in the video. I don't know if it shares system sound or not. It probably doesn't, but it was throwing me off a little. That was one of them. Wow, I didn't know I was going to go on for this long because I was about to go to bed. I am about to go to bed. I'm so tired, man. What do I do? This world is so doomed. Like, the truth, like, it's growing, but it's not big enough. It's not even close. People are still dead set on their truth-hating ways. They need to hate the truth. They only trust the TV. They don't see it. They don't have discernment. I used to be like that myself. But I feel like now it's more obvious with the agendas than it was before. I think it became, like, really obvious. Like, it started to become obvious maybe, like, 2014-ish. It became really obvious by, like, 2016, 2017, around there. But in 2013, I was still asleep, and now that I'm awake, I'm like, man, how was I not awake back then? It took time for me, but I got there. I think I started seeing this stuff before, like I was probably in high school, like 2009 or something, like with the subliminal messages in Disney movies. I was like, no, debunked. It was real stuff, but. Yeah, our childhoods ruined. My childhood, like everything from my childhood, like I've had so many childhood ruined moments, like Outcasts with their really inappropriate lyrics or about either inappropriate stuff or drugs, like from songs that I grew up with as a kid that I didn't remember them saying because I wasn't listening to the whole thing. But not just them. It's been so much stuff, man. Like so much ruined childhood stuff. But 20 minutes. I didn't think I was going to go this long at all. I thought this was going to be a short video. It's one of my longest videos. It's not the longest, but it's one of my longest. Anyway. What do I do? I've like made so many videos. I feel like I don't know where to go. I go to church. No, I can't anymore, man. They don't preach the full truth there. The people there are really phony. They talk like a lot of them. They'll act like they're virgins, and they're not like getting wasted and stuff. And I'm not trying to be judgmental because I'm not perfect, but like I don't drink. I'm still a virgin. But they act like a lot of these people. They act like they're virgins, but they've been dating or engaged or whatever for over 2 years. It could be more than that. Like, and I'm like, come on, like you're not a virgin. Or even living in the same house and saying that they're waiting till marriage, sleeping in the same bed, saying they're waiting until marriage. Like, there's no way you're a virgin. I'm not trying to. It's not about pointing fingers. I'm like, you're just lying though. You're lying. These people in the church, they lie about what they're doing. And they point fingers. Sorry, another notification. How does this keep happening? I didn't put this on. I'll do that. Whatever. I'll look into that later. Right now, I'm just like, I don't get my like existing here. Like, what is this? I don't trust anybody. No mentor, future wife, church. Like, what is the 100% truth? I don't know. Lord help us. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm alone on this. Not 100% alone, but like mostly alone, more alone than I want to be. Hi, Jackie. It's my cat. I'm gonna wrap up the video because I gotta go to bed, but another one of these videos. Feels like a post-apocalyptic video where I'm talking to like barely anybody, but people might find it later. Good night.